What's up, everybody? Yesterday I got back from the Capitalism Conference, and it was just so energizing and so amazing to come back and hit the ground running today. I took a break until about noon today and took my daughter to swim class, and then I was just so pumped and excited to keep going. It was a day of writing copy because I know exactly where we're going as a company, and I just met with somebody who was an elite access member at the Capitalism Conference. So we do a private green room access that's $10,000. We only sell it to a couple of people, and they get to meet the speakers and hang out. And our businesses are just so aligned because we're talking about he runs a private equity fund, and I've been looking to get into private equity and buy up companies and maybe start an investment bank where we can raise the money to buy the deal flow that will ultimately, we'll invest in and advise, and as a result, one of those companies will go on to IPO, and then we'll buy the Cleveland Indians with that money. So anyway, the relationships that were made, the relationships that were created, the connection that got fostered at that event was not only life-changing for the people in the audience, but it was life-changing for me. And I can barely sit still because I'm just so pumped to hit the ground running. And it's a very freeing, liberating experience when you know exactly what you're building and where you're going. So for us, the foundation of the company at capitalism.com is our content. So the first thing that I get to sit down and do is map out what type of content we're going to bring to the world, because the audience is the asset. And so the way we make that sustainable is by building a continuity program. It's called the 1%, and we're adding a distribution element to that where we can feature any message, any product in front of that audience, and it's an impactful audience that now gets behind that business or that brand. And the way I came up with that as a monetization and distribution mechanism was about 8 months ago. I was able to finally communicate what is the thing that I enjoy most, which the way I described it was was the ability to light other people's fires. So you have no idea the joy that I get out of having somebody on stage, and as a result of them being featured in front of our audience, they get deal flow, or they get they get name recognition that allows them to grow that business. You have no idea the joy out of that. So the thing that gives me that ability is a responsive, impactful audience. So I've got to be in that zone of cultivating community, cultivating content, cultivating relationships, and which is great because that's exactly what I love to do. And then from there, if people just want to work with us deeper as time goes on, then there's different levels of access there. So if somebody wanted to pay for the opportunity to be in front of our audience, they could do that, and the deeper that it goes, the more expensive it is. So when you know exactly what the whole model looks like, I can't take a day off right now. I'm too excited. Like I cannot wait to wake up tomorrow morning. And we spend so much energy. I used to spend so much energy. I know most entrepreneurs do this. Hustling in spite of themselves, like forcing themselves to do things rather than building their lives around the thing that they love to do. And it's a completely different energy to, work 16 hours a day because you have to, and working 16 hours a day is because you want to. And God, I just feel so thankful to be in that spot, because I spent the first 13 years of my career trying to figure it out. So I'm just thankful to all of you who came to the Capitalism Conference, thankful to those of you who follow the journey, It's a very, very special time to be an entrepreneur. I love you, I root for you. Thanks for watching.